Hey, this is a video in a playlist. In the royal playlist, this is on the nobles, okay? Nahum 3:18, thy shepherds slumber. O king of Assyria, thy nobles shall dwell in the dust. Thy people is scattered upon the mountains, and no man gathered them. Exodus 24:11, upon the nobles of the children of Israel he laid not his hand. Also they saw God, and they did eat and drink. Numbers 21:18, the princes digged the well. The nobles of the people digged it. By the direction of the lawgiver with their staves, and from the wilderness they went to Madinah. Judges 5:13, then he made them that remaineth have dominion over the nobles among the people. The Lord made me have dominion over the mighty. 1 Kings 21:8. So she wrote letters in Ahab's name, that's probably the story of Jezebel, and sealed them with his seal, and sent the letters unto the elders and to the nobles that were in the city dwelling with Naboth, and the men of his city, even the elders and the nobles who were the inhabitants in his city, did as Jezebel had sent unto them, and as it was written in the letters. 2 Chronicles 23:20, he took the captains of hundreds and the nobles and the governors of the people and all the people of the land, and brought down the king from the house of the Lord. And they came through the high gate into the king's house, and set the king upon the throne of the kingdom. Ezra 4:10, the rest of the nations whom the great and noble Asnapar brought over, and set in the cities of Samaria, and the rest are on this side of the river. And at such a time, Nehemiah 2:16, the rulers knew not whither I went, nor what I did, neither had I as yet told it to the Jews, nor to the priests, nor to the nobles, nor to the rulers, nor to the rest of that did the work. Nehemiah 3:5, and next unto them the Tekoites repaired. Tekoites, T-E-S, repaired. And the nobles put not their necks to the work of the Lord. Nehemiah 4:14, I looked and rose up and said to the nobles and to the rulers and to the rest of the people, be ye not afraid of them. Remember the Lord, which is great and terrible, and fight for your brethren, your sons, your daughters, your wives, and your house. Nehemiah 4:19, and I said to the nobles and to the rulers and the rest of the people, the work is great and large. We are separated upon the wall, far from one another, one far from the other. Nehemiah 5:7, I consulted with myself, and I rebuked the nobles and the rulers, and said to them, you exact usury every one of his brother. And I set a great assembly against them. Nehemiah 6:17, moreover, in the days the nobles of Judah sent many letters to Tobiah, and the letters of Tobiah came unto them. Nehemiah 7:5, and my God put in my heart to gather together the nobles and the rulers and the people, that they might be reckoned by genealogy. And I found a register of the genealogy of them which came up at the first, and found written therein. Nehemiah 10:29, they clave to their brethren, their nobles, and entered into a curse and an oath to walk in God's law, which was given by Moses, the servant of God, and to observe and do all the commandments of the Lord, our Lord, and his judgments and his statutes. Nehemiah 13:7, I contended with the nobles of Judah, and said to them, what evil is this that you do? You profane the Sabbath day. Esther 1:3, In the 3rd year of his reign, he made a feast unto all the princes and his servants, the power of Persia and Media, the nobles and the princes of the provinces being before him. Esther 6:9, and let this apparel and horse be delivered to the hand of one of the king's most noble princes, that they may array the man withal, whom the king delighteth to honor, and bring him on horseback to the street of the city, and proclaim before him, thus shall it be done to the man whom the king delighteth to honor. Job 29:10, the nobles held their peace, and their tongue cleaved to the roof of their mouth. Psalms 83:11, make their nobles like Oreb and Zeb. Yeah, all their princes as Zebah and Zamunah. Psalms 149:8, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Proverbs 8:16, read it all for context, but it says, by me princes rule and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. Ecclesiastes 10:17, blessed art thou, O land, when the king is the son of nobles, and thy princes eat in due season for strength and not for drunkenness. Isaiah 13:2, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Isaiah 34:12, they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. Isaiah 43:14, thus saith the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, for your sake I have sent to Babylon, and have brought down all their nobles and the Chaldeans, whose cry is in the ships. Jeremiah 2:21, yet I had planted thee a noble vine, holy and right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Jeremiah 14:3, on their nobles have sent their little ones to the waters. They came to the pits, found no water. They returned with their vessels empty. They were ashamed, confounded, and their heads covered. Jeremiah 27:20, when Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took not, when he carried away captive Jeconiah, the son of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, from Jerusalem to Babylon, and all the nobles of Judah and Jerusalem. Jeremiah 30:21, their nobles shall be of themselves, and the governor shall proceed from the midst of them. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me, for who is this that engageth his heart to approach unto me, saith the Lord. Jeremiah 39:6, the king of Babylon slew the sons of Zedekiah in Riblah before his eyes, and the king of Babylon slew all the nobles of Judah. Murderer. Jonah 3:7, he caused it to be proclaimed and published throughout Nineveh by the decree of the king and his nobles, saying, let neither man nor beast, herd nor flock taste anything. Let them not feed nor drink water. Then he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went out into a far country to receive himself a kingdom in return. John 4:46, Jesus came into Cana of Galilee, where he made water into wine, and there was a certain nobleman whose son was sick at Capernaum. John 4:49, the nobleman said to him, sir, come down, or else my child's going to die. Acts 17:11, they were more noble, these were more noble than those in Thessalonica. Okay, that's Acts 17. We should read the whole thing probably. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and they searched the scriptures daily. Acts Acts 24:3, we accept it always and in all places, most noble Felix. And with all thankfulness, Acts 26:5, he said to him, I am not mad, most noble Festus, but speak forth the words of truth and soberness. And 1 Corinthians 1, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called.